Hi, this is Tracy with Salad and Wine, and today we are visiting Guglielmo Winery in Morgan Hill. And this place is jumping today. It's a Tuesday. Can you believe that a winery is just jumping on a Tuesday? It's a great place to be. We will meet Cindy Adams in a few minutes to describe some of the wines, and we will tour the grounds and the gift shop. Let's go. This is Cindy Adams, and she's the tasting room manager here at Guglielmo, and she is going to pour a couple of different wines. It looks like a rosé and a Pinot Grigio. So say hi to Cindy.
Hi everyone, welcome to Guglielmo Winery. First I wanted to give you a little bit of history about the winery because we are one of the most historical wineries in the area. Our winery was founded here on the property in 1925 by Emilio and Emilia Guglielmo, husband and wife, who immigrated from the Piemonte region of Italy in about 1910. They originally settled in San Francisco, where he worked as a tanner and made wine in his cellar and sold it to the French and Italian immigrants that lived nearby. And he was so popular that he actually took the name of the French derivative of his name, which is Emile's. When you come into the winery, you will see a lot of Emile's labels, and our wonderful event center is actually called Via Emile. So he kind of has dual citizenship as far as wine goes. Again, they moved here in 1925, which was the height of Prohibition, and actually made wine in his basement through a hole that he dug under his bed. The original cellar remains and has now been expanded, fortunately, along with the entire winery. I'm standing in the tasting room here, which was one of the original buildings. This was more like the smaller barn and chicken coop when they moved in, and the house that now houses our offices was also the original house. Emilio and Emilia had one son, George W. The W stood for Washington, because their first son, born on American soil, was born on February 22nd, Washington's birthday. And they were so happy about that they named him George Washington Guglielmo. George came into the business as a young man and continued in the business along with his dad until his dad couldn't work anymore. But by that time, George had married Madeline Sardello, and they had three boys, George, Emilio, Jean, and Gary. And these are the three gentlemen who now own and operate the winery and run it on a daily basis. They are very hands-on. The eldest son, George, is our winemaker. The middle son, Jean, is our PR face. Everybody in Morgan Hill knows Jean Guglielmo. And Gary is our business mind, and he is our general manager. So we are third generation, owned and operated since 1925, and we have quite a heritage here. We have 82 acres of grapes. Among those are 4 blocks of our wonderful Zinfandel and some Petite Syrah, and another grape that I'm going to talk about a little later. We have, like I said, a wonderful event center. We have a top-of-the-line bottling facility that many other wineries use, and we also do a lot of private labeling for restaurants, everything from restaurants to private parties. Our beautiful tasting room also encompasses a gift shop that rivals any gift shop in town, probably in the county, and we are open 7 days a week from 10 until 5. So I would like to highlight a couple of our wines. Since it's the middle of summer, I want to highlight a couple of them that will go with summer weather and summer foods. The first of which is our Pinot Grigio. This is an Italian varietal. It comes from actually the Central Valley of California. We bring these grapes in, and I'm going to have Tracy taste a little bit. It's a very nice light white. It has a very citrusy nose, a lot of grapefruit on it. It goes beautifully with salads, some cheeses, light cheeses and crackers. I like to fix it with a very simple shrimp sauté and put that over pasta, over angel hair pasta. Of course, adding some of the Pinot Grigio, a few capers, some lemon juice to the sauce, along with some onions and peppers, and serve it with crusty bread and a big glass of Pinot Grigio.
That sounds delicious.
I'm going to pour some of this for Tracy and have her taste it and give you her opinion of it. And what you're seeing now is actually our private reserve label. We have a couple of different labels that you'll see when you come into the tasting room, one of which is our tray line. Let me grab a bottle of one of our tray wines here.
Oh, that's delicious, Cindy.
Good. It's one of my favorites too.
So nice.
So in addition to the private reserve label, we also offer what we call our tray label. The tray is a value price label. We do a Chardonnay, a Merlot, a Cabernet, and a Syrah. All are absolutely delicious, and all are only $9.95 a bottle. The label is so named because tray is 3 in Italian. Here is a silhouette of the 3 Italian brothers
so cute.
Who own and operate the winery, and then of course, as I said, they are the 3rd generation. So since 3s abound in the winery at the moment, we decided to make it into a label. It's a very colorful label, very delicious wine that you'll have here. We also have Emile's sparkling wines. We have our California champagne, our Grand Cuvée champagne, and then our very, very popular almond champagne.
That is delicious, the almond champagne. Love that. Love that.
So this next wine I wanted to share with you today because it's a very unique wine, and I dare say you won't be able to get it anywhere but Guglielmo Winery. It is our Rosatello, which is kind of a marketing name for it. The true name for it is Grignolino Rosé. It becomes quite a mouthful when you add the family name Guglielmo. So we decided to name it Rosatello. It is actually made from the Grignolino grape, which is an obscure little grape grown in the Piemonte region of Italy, and we grow it here on the property. This is one of our estate grapes. We grow it here in Morgan Hill, and Heights Cellars in Napa also grows it. We are the only 2 wineries in California that grow this grape. It is a red grape, and generally Heights Cellars will produce a red wine with it. It's a lighter style red, great with pasta. We tend to do a rosé, very traditional rosé with it. Although we currently have a Grignolino that is about to go into the bottle that will be released next year, a red Grignolino. I've tasted it. It is absolutely wonderful. Very light and fruity, and like I said, delicious with pasta and lighter meats. So I always tell people when they see this wine, don't let the color fool you. It is not a white Riesling. It is very, very dry in the very traditional style of rosé. Note the color on this. It will remind you of white zin, but it has no residual sugars, so it's very, very dry. It is a very traditional European rosé, and so consequently it goes wonderfully with ham and turkey. Think about Thanksgiving, it's not too early. It goes beautifully with spicy foods such as Asian, Thai food maybe, and it goes really well with salty foods as well. It pairs beautifully without being sweet, so it's a very refreshing combination, very refreshing alternative to the sweeter wines of summer. Pour a little bit for Tracy here so she can taste it. She's going to taste some notes of pomegranate and a little bit of cranberry on that. And we invite you to come in and taste this and our other wines that we have on our tasting list. Our tasting fee is $5 per person for non-wine club members. It's free for wine club members. And we have 8 wines to taste. The list gets updated monthly, so you're always tasting new wines. And our friendly staff will talk you through all the wines and tell you about the wine club and answer any questions that you might have. Please come and see us. Cheers.
This is my friend Kim, who works at the winery a couple days a week, and she's here to show us her really cool new cork purses.
So these are the cork purses. What better thing to sell at a winery than a cork purse? They're the new leather. They're handmade. We order them individually, and they're handmade in Portugal. They're soft and supple like leather. They're naturally waterproof, and I saw these down south at a winery and thought they were about the coolest thing I'd ever seen. So now we're carrying them, and that's just one of the many unique items that we sell in this gift shop. I think we've got the best gift shop in Morgan Hill, so I hope you'll stop by. We have everything you can imagine, and the inventory changes every week. So it's fun to come to work. I don't even know why they give me a paycheck, because I just spend it back here.
This is awesome.
You have bunco. You can find your bunco gifts here for a special occasion. We make beautiful gift baskets. It's too bad Kathleen's not here because no one makes more beautiful gift baskets than Kathleen.
And don't you have a special event at Christmas?
Oh yes, we do. The Christmas fair, where we open up both sides of this area, so it's 3 times the size. We have carolers, we have different food pairings, and people are excited all year to come to that.
Oh, that's nice. I still can't believe how busy this place is on a Tuesday.
But coming up is our Harvest Festival. That's another fun thing that we do.
And
where there's grape stomping, there's all these old-fashioned games, there's a barbecue, a band. That's a really fun thing.
When is that?
August.
August what?
August 20th. I know. That, you definitely don't want to miss that.
Hi, this is Tracy with Salad and Wine, and today we are featuring a beautiful pink Guglielmo Rosatello. And since Cindy suggested a spicy salad, I will prepare a chicken fajita salad. So, first things first, we have to open the wine. So here we go. Let's see how this wine lives up to its wonderful reputation. Okay, look at the color. It's gorgeous pink. Swirls. It's nice. Oh, that is good. Very fruity. I don't know how to describe it other than it's good. So we're gonna cut some onions. These are from my garden. We picked them the other day, and when I make fajitas, I like to slice the onions really thin. And okay, you're gonna die. My fingers are burning because I was teaching Zumba so much this week, and when I clap too much, I split my fingers. And last night we went out to a winery and we went dancing and stuff, and so my fingers are burning from the onion. Like, ah! Oh, really? Like, I wish I had one of those like little finger things that you put on. But the class was fun. I brought a new friend, so. Okay, trim the heads off the onions and slice them thin. So now that the onions are all thinly sliced, we are going to go ahead and slice up the red bell peppers. You could use green, you could use red, you could use yellow. I like the red ones the best. They're a little bit sweeter, so they're a nice balance for the onions and for the spice. So So now the red bell peppers are all sliced, and now we need to grill. Olive oil is heated up, and now we are going to put the onions and the peppers in the pan and saute. And I will time it and let you know how much time it actually takes. So while the onions and bell peppers are finishing up, I'm going to go ahead and make the salad dressing. Okay? So we start off with 3/4 of a cup of Greek yogurt. And then we're going to do 3/4 of a cup of mayo. And, whoops, okay, here's my 1/4 cup. 1/4 cup milk. Finish off with a 1/4 cup more of the mayo, so it's 3/4 total. And a serrano chili pepper, 2 cloves of garlic, some salt and pepper, because when Cindy said about the salad, she said it needed to be salty and spicy. So we're going to add a lot of salt and pepper, and the secret ingredient, 1/2 cup of salsa. Yum. And then blend it. Okay, all done. I just got to do a little teeny tiny taste test. So the dressing needs a little bit more kick to it, so I'm going to add more salsa and more pepper. There. Put the lid back on and let her go. Okay, now clean spoon, taste test again. That's the flavor I wanted. Ha! Yay! Ah, it tastes good. The dressing tastes good with the wine. So I had a special request to have calorie counts on my recipes, which is going to change the way I do things. I'm going to start doing more single serving things. So the way we're going to start off with this salad today. So I've had a special request to put calorie counts on the recipes. What I'm going to do today is show you how to prepare a single serving salad so that I can establish how many calories would be in your salad. So the first thing we're going to do is shred the lettuce, and this is a romaine. So we're just going to get it all in bite-sized pieces. You know, also when I make a big salad, I like to use the kitchen shears so that I can chop it up really fine. But today for this, we're just going to shred it up. Then what we're going to do is add 2 tablespoons of shredded cheese. And I have a 3-ounce piece of chicken. Okay, I'm gonna be honest, I cheated and I went to Trader Joe's and got their marinated chicken and just grilled it on the Traeger barbecue. But I will post a recipe of if you wanted to go ahead and make it yourself of how I would do it. I have a really good recipe for fajita chicken. It's actually marinated in honey and soy sauce. And that's the best way. That's exactly what, when I used to work at Chili's when I was in college, that's what they used to do. But I didn't do that today, but that's the way I would normally do it. So, oh shoot. Don't put the chicken on first, okay? No. No, 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 no. We don't do chicken first. We do onions and peppers. So what I'm going to do is add onions and peppers to the salad 2 times. It looks to me to be about 1/2 cup. And then lay the chicken on top. And the last thing is the avocado, which, you remember how to cut an avocado the best way? Okay, you make a checkerboard. You slice vertically, then you slice horizontally. And I'm going to use 1/4 of an avocado. So then I just scoop it out. I kind of made a mess. So I just scoop out the 1/4 of the avocado and put it on the salad. And then we have some dressing. And since I'm trying to measure everything, let's see, let me tell you how much it is. I think you only need 1/4 cup. I think this is going to be too much. Let's see. Yeah, 1/4 cup is perfect. So there we have it. Chicken fajita salad and this So there you have it. Chicken fajita salad and Guglielmo Rosatello. Delicious. Bon appetit.